Hi guys, in today's episode of Perspective, we've got Ugo, Gabriel and Emmanuel joining us today. Diving into the topic, is staying silent just as bad as being guilty? When you see something wrong, is silence truly neutral or does it make you part of the problem?
What do you think?
Speak no evil. See no evil. I don't know. Staying silent just depending on should I say the picture or the scenario.
Okay.
I don't know. Staying silent. Imagine pumping machine or pipe like sports or burst in my house, and then the landlord comes and starts shouting. I'm not the only person in the compound. Why will I be the one to let the cat out of the bag or something? So I'd rather just keep quiet.
Okay, I'm trying to be civil, right? But there's something about responsibility. So when you see something not working, especially when you are the first to see it not work, what do?
You said something about responsibility.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, there is what they call responsibility and minding your business. You minding your business is over you being responsible. There are sometimes...
Even when you see something not working, that you have the power to control.
Well, I mean, so, I don't know. You're confusing me because I have the power to control.
You have the power to control it.
Then
and if you do nothing, a lot of people will be affected, including you.
Why the people being affected?
Mind you were the first person to see that thing not working.
What makes you feel I'm the first person to see that thing not working?
You are changing the question.
Okay, wait.
Let me give you the answer. Hold on.
Let's stay within the confines of, is staying silent just as bad as being guilty?
Well, I'm not a judge. I'm not a lawyer. Everyone has their own opinion. But if you are pointing fingers at me, is staying silent just as bad as being guilty? I go stay silent. Why?
Okay, let's go back memory lane, right?
All right.
So you know that time we were in school and then one person
is making noise.
Or let's just pollute the air, right? And then the teacher comes in. If you don't fish out the person, the whole class is going down. And you know the person.
At that point, I'm not smart enough to know what to do at that point.
So,
but as a baby,
so it's not about, of course,
as a baby,
there are things
I'm
that
gonna
children
spit
will
out.
not be able to process, right?
Yeah.
But I'm speaking on if the student in that scenario choose to not speak out, is that child guilty for being silent?
Remove the law. No.
That was what I was about to say, because you cannot tell me minding my business. I'll now.
Because you just used the full class.
For the sin I did not commit.
You use a full class.
Yes, now. That's what you are trying to say.
A full
But
class.
mind you, if you choose not to speak up, the whole class is going to go down for it, including you.
I go now. I go down now. Now today we go down.
Someone saw a person being harassed at a party but looked the other way. When the incident made headlines the next day, they chose not to speak up. Is witnessing injustice without acting just as wrong as doing it?
So, from what you said now, the question then is witnessing injustice without acting, emphasis on witnessing injustice without acting, just as wrong as doing it? And that's what we're saying. You cannot witness something, oppression happening to someone, like the scenario where you're seeing people or someone being harassed by a lot of people at a party. You saw it and then you chose to walk away. Okay, yes, you walked away.
I was not the only.
And
I was not the only person in the party.
No, so based on what he said,
okay,
right? Yeah. So you chose to walk away, right? And the following day it made headlines. You still chose not to speak, and you think it's cool. Mind you, someone's already been victimized. How cool is that?
Someone. I'm not related to the person. I'm not the only person in the party. I was just privileged to see the person. Do you understand? And what if I go and interfere and then I collect my own portion?
Okay, yes. So now let me make something clear here. I agree to what you're saying. In this sense, silence has different mode. There's kind of silence that people exhibit because they are scared. Yes, because they have not learned courage. Yes, there is a kind of silence that people exhibit because they are being strategic about the right time to speak. Yes, I agree. Now, like I said, I've said this before. When you have the power to do something about it, when you know at this point your voice, but guess what? Everything still boils down to wisdom. So you see this thing, right? And you could just write a statement to maybe let's say this is a party, right? There is the security unit in the party, right? You can just write a statement. You must not be seen. Nobody must know you were the one who gave that report. But guess what? Your report would have solved the problem.
Nobody will know as well.
Who would know you gave a report?
Who gave you the book? So that's your report.
No. The people who would have victimized you for exposing them are the oppressors. The oppressors will not know.
Do you know what they call table manners? Table manners.
Yeah.
Do not talk while eating.
Okay.
While eating could be live. Why would you talk when you know it is not your business? Why would you talk when you know it might affect you?
No, so that's what I'm saying. In this scenario, it's not going to affect you. Why? Because there is a way you can always address it.
In this scenario, the party could be like probably around like 2 a.m. Okay. I'm finding my way home.
Mind you,
and then I see a mug of boys.
Mind you, when the incident made headlines the next day. So guess what? It is not 2 a.m.
The next day.
The next day, it's not 2 a.m.
The next day. Bro, excuse me. The headline is for whosoever has an information. I'm not the only person that has that knows about that information. Okay, let's leave. Imagine, okay, they killed that person there.
Okay.
They killed the person there. And then you go and meet the force or the law enforcement. And then the first thing they tell you is, you're a prime suspect. You see, say they beat person, you waka comot. You're a wicked man. Stay and say. Do not lie. Will you not ask yourself that same question that I die no?
So this is it. If I were in that shoe, right, and I see where this guy is being beaten at a party, guess what? Of course, if there's anything I don't like to put myself in, is anything that threatens my life.
Exactly.
So I get your point. But the right thing to do, like I said, there is nobody who organizes a party without security details. So there's going to be security station you can always go to and say, see, something is going on there.
Shall they counter the points? Imagine, let's leave imagination alone. A party is just the tag or something. Okay, on your way home, we all know we were coming from that same party, but like on our way home, whereby the front is a lonely road, back is a lonely road, 2 a.m. in the night. And the only thing you can do is to call, and they know why you call. You cannot really identify the area or something. You don't even know who to call.
Well, see, so like I said, everything boils down to courage. So let me give an instance.
Courage, wisdom.
Courage, wisdom. Thank you. Now you're speaking.
That's for you. I have my own answers. I've been looking at you guys.
I'm coming. Let me hint on what he said now. Like I was saying that everything boils down to courage, and he added wisdom.
I did not add wisdom. You added wisdom. I only helped you out because you forgot your wisdom. Okay, so I gave it to you.
So this is it. Look at what happened during the NSAS, right? Why was DJ, what's her name again? DJ Splash. What was that? No.
Splash.
The DJ that had the video coverage and all.
That's
when the government was after her allegedly.
Oh, I know the DJ.
What's that name again?
I forgot to know.
DJ Switch, that's her name. DJ Switch, right?
Well, I'm not familiar with the issue.
Didn't you follow the NSAS protest 2020 in Nigeria?
That time I was going through 1 or 2, so I was not kind of focused.
Nigeria happened to you. Okay. So this is now she she was not there like visibly, but what could she do? She had to do a live stream. So guess what? If you're in that scenario, right, you could always pick up your phone, take a video evidence. That's why I like someone like Very Dark Man.
Sorry, excuse me. Before you go into the Very Dark Man, not everybody's having his phone.
So not everybody they courageous. That's
Not
the
be
word.
courageous.
Not everybody they courageous.
Okay, my own
That's the
is
word.
not
Hello.
everybody know or knows how to pass a message. Even though they are passing the right message, they might pass it in a very wrong way or lack of manner of approach. Imagine saying, okay, yes, now you are saying the truth, but you are saying the truth in the wrong way.
So, like I said, the question here is: are you supposed to be silent or not?
Silent. Okay, let us understand the question. Silent by what time? Is it at that moment or the next day? The next day, what is speaking out going to do for you?
So this is it. At that moment, you saw these guys beating this particular person.
Do you know
right?
the guys
That's
beating
you
him?
don't know them. They may
Then
be,
why are you
no,
talking?
They may be cultists, right? And of course, if anything can happen, and then they will kill that guy at that moment. Now, if the guy is dead, right, and you go tomorrow, I get your point too, to go to the police and say, or maybe even when it makes headline, you now say, oh, I saw them beating someone, and the person, is dead. Guess what? You become the first suspect.
That's why I
I
said
understand.
yes.
That's why I said a courageous person at that point will take a video coverage. So even if you choose, hold on, when it's happening, right, you can't confront them. Now you go to the police station and say, see what's happening.
And I will tell me as a police, I'll tell you a wicked man. Do you know why? You
So go and confront 5 people beating one person.
Then you see them beating someone, and then all you can do is to video.
What would you do? You are the only one.
Then why are you report? If you know you can't do anything, it's better you keep your mouth.
What
like,
if
mind your
if
business.
you try take that step of
okay,
hold on. What if you try take that step of making a live video of them? Something can't do you for that.
Like what?
You cannot ask me. This is
like
about.
your phone rings.
Are you not mature enough
Like
to
what?
know what I'm trying
Like
to
your
let
phone
you know?
rings, like your phone
Like
rings
what?
or something.
Hello. I pick up my phone.
You don't
Hello.
watch film time.
You said they are beating up somebody. Like for an example.
Okay.
And at the waka pass, you can't see me. I carry my phone. Okay, I carry my phone. Start live recording. Pursue that they beat normal.
Okay.
You no get too word. When I mean you no get too word.
Okay.
Now, in man born am twice.
Okay.
Share you grab. Means that my man born me twice.
To be
Even though the person I get muscle pass am, they no talk say two to beat one fight. I meet them when they fight. I don't meet them when they start. Hello,
So
hold on.
So you
I go waka pass.
So
The whole scenario wey happen there dey my head, but you know mean say I gats unlock am. You no concern me, bro. You no concern
I
me.
think let's even. So this is what I think. Let me just see what I have to do. I'll just move away from this, right?
Go ahead.
Now, if I were in that situation, I get your point, so right. Trust me, I will take steps, but of course with wisdom, right? Now, I get your point that if you want to put your head out for something that risky, you might be a victim. I understand.
No, you
But
might. Stop putting that. You might.
You will be a victim.
God bless
right?
you.
Okay. But this is what you have, like I said, if you have the power, there are some fights that you have to walk away from. I understand. Something happened recently, Very Dark Man talking about one guy, fish magnets and all.
Yeah.
And he was not fish magnet. Someone reached out to Very Dark Man on his DM and said, oh, his cousin or something, was kidnapped and all. And he was asking for 40M. VDM said, I don't have 40M to give to you. There's some, and he said he didn't really address that issue. He just called on the government that this should not continue in Nigeria, right? And so what he did was he walked away from that fight. So I understand that there are times to walk away, but this is what I'm saying. If you have the power to do something about it, let's get something done. So I think we should just walk away from this. Let's even leave. Let's leave
for time.
leave this. So
A student witnessed inappropriate behavior from a lecturer but chose not to speak up due to needing a recommendation. The decision haunts them, not because they were involved, but because they knew. Is silence sometimes a form of survival or guilt?
So I want us to look at this scenario so well, right? You were passing by your lecturer's office, and when we say inappropriate behavior from a lecturer, most times it always has to do with, ungodly act towards maybe a female student or something, right? And you see that kind of thing happening, and maybe rape, for instance, right? And you chose not to speak up because, of course, you need favors from the lecturer. Now, at this point, your decision to be silent, is silence a form of survival, or it is guilty to be silent at that point?
I don't know, but as long as it's rape, I don't know. I can't aid anything concerning rape, so
Okay.
definitely I would speak up.
You speak up.
But there's still some other stuffs.
Mind you, your recommendation is at stake.
Recommendation.
So you're saying lecturers will always write maybe letter of recommendation for students, especially if you want to study abroad or something, and you know that you need this thing from a lecturer. Now, if you expose him, you cannot ask him for favors. So for a lot of people, they feel that after all, I'm not the harassed.
You're
right?
not exposing him. You are nailing him, like you pin him to the wall, like he's been doing it, and then you caught him this particular time. Do you get? So like it's something you are putting a stop by
at
yourself.
the expense of your recommendation.
When he goes, another person will come to the
Thank
seat.
you. Okay.
Do you get?
Okay.
When he goes, another person will come to the seat. You are
So,
being.
so the point, you accept the fact that you can choose to let go the favors you want from that lecturer to ensure the right thing is done.
Do you know? As long as it's in school settings.
Okay.
As long as it's in school settings, you cannot say the favor is
No, from
bent
that lecturer.
from the lecturer. The favor is bent on the school. If the lecturer says he wants to give you a good recommendation,
Okay.
and the school knows you as that kind of person or the opposite person, definitely they will call back the lecturer.
Mind you, I'm in support of what you're saying, that the right thing must be done, silence must not be encouraged. If I were in that shop, I'm going to speak up. But I want you to come to the point where you are deciding to speak up, knowing that you are losing something. Because in Nigeria today, a lot of people can, what Yoruba say, they say, how do they say it in Yoruba? They say, you cannot, because of the milk you want to take from a cow, call cow. Brother, have you heard that stuff before? So because you want milk from cow, you say, brother cow, because of milk. So are you coming to the point where you are able to give up the milk to earn your respect? That's the question. Is that what you can do? Because if I were in that situation, I'm going to do it. Let me give you a scenario. For instance, in 2020, I was in Ekiti State. All right, I'm an educator, by the way. Right, I was in Ekiti State, and during the COVID, they asked all of us, nobody's supposed to teach, gather children, and all. No crowd of no more than 20. I think 20 people.
20,
right?
20.
Now, because I knew that after the COVID, students are going to go for the examination, J3 and SS3, I decided to start up a small coaching for them, right? And when they went for their coaching, I think that was during August, they came back to me and said, sir, you need to help us, with exam and practice expo and all. And I said, if there's anything, if you go on Facebook and see one of my old students comment about me, she says something. She will say, Mr. Emmanuel taught me to fail honorably. And I believe in it so much. And then they came back. They said, but sir, we're going to pay you for this. I said, there is no amount you will give me that will make me sell my conscience to you. And guess what? They said, it's 5,000 naira. They were 180. 5,000 naira times 180, that's how much? That's roughly 900,000 in the heat of lockdown. When things were tough and things were hard, I was willing to let go 900k for integrity. So the question is, in this scenario, you either speak up and lose this favor, or you remain silent because you're trying to survive. No, I want us to agree that we know that yes, we are brothers in this. You will speak up, or you remain silent at the expense of your survivor.
This is a very.
Now you're not talking.
I have.
Now he's not talking.
No, hold on.
It's a very, 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 this thing, difficult
I agree.
choice.
I agree.
Or difficult scenario.
I agree.
Why? Because we are using rape. There could be other stuffs. Imagine an exam hall now like this now, and then you know this person is cheating.
Okay.
And then the invigilator keeps passing, and the invigilator self knows this person is cheating, but the invigilator did not say anything. And then another external invigilator walks in. Do you want to tell me, okay, now will you now say I should not stand up and raise my hand up and say,
No.
this person is cheating?
No, so like I said before, there is wisdom to everything, right? There are things that are within your jurisdiction, and especially because someone else is being victimized for this person's action. If you can speak up,
You like someone else.
Mind you,
You
mind
like
you.
someone
Excuse me, mind
else.
you.
You
Excuse me,
like
mind you.
someone else.
If I'm in that kind of scenario, in that hall, we be say me and you were writing the same course, the same level, and then you are cheating, I can see you cheating, I will report you right
so
there.
guess what? If you would do that, I would love you for that.
I'm
just saying that if you choose to not speak up,
Can I come in?
right? Okay.
Well, the question is kind of sweet. Hold on. So let me skip your narrative. I've been narrating. I don't know. Let me go to your question. Is silence sometimes a form of survival or guilt? I have two answers, and the two answers, I will use your own and I will use my own godly part.
Okay.
Survival. I can stay silent for survival, but I can never feel guilt. Do you know why I said so? Let me use your example. You said a teacher, right? A teacher at primary school and at secondary school. Share a grab. Now don't mature. Like we have 13, 14, 15 for just 1, just 2, just 3. They are mature enough to know that yes, what this man is doing is really, really bad. He mark my book, oh. You know, mark my book, oh. I don't start from primary 1 before I reach that stage. And forget that they read book, now God they run out.
Okay.
Now I tell you say godly part. Forget that they read book, now God they run out. I don't know how you want read book now. You go read 3 lines, then I go talk to you, you go forget your 3 lines. Forget about other people's opinions, bro. If you report the school, if you report the school don't get bad name. 2, bad teacher. You won't carry your picking go that school where you don't hear that kind of news.
So that's what we're saying. No, I think from the point of where he was coming from is, if you see you're in that scenario where exam malpractice is going on, right? He is saying that he will stand up and say,
Not really stand up.
but you would raise an alarm.
Like I will shout,
Thank
it
you.
could be a silent alarm.
Thank you.
You can see,
Yeah.
you can see, that's him. He's
And I mean,
scared.
so what of that if he's
Sure,
going
you
to
say, I'm
He's
not
scared.
scared.
scared
Hello,
of
hold on,
alarm?
I'm not into you.
Scared.
He's scared. You know why I say he's scared? That class, during that exam, we passed 20.
Okay.
That 20, 3%, 9 no book. Other people, they copy. Show you grab.
Okay.
Then one come there, we say, in carry and come. You see that way they copy, they fear. That way carry and come. Now courage be that, bro. I don't want to know who you be.
And it's not. And so if you see, so let me.
Will you know I carry?
So
You know, you go know say I carry and
It's
come.
not about knowing or not knowing. If for instance, if you're my friend and I see you with that kind of thing,
Excuse
guess
me,
what? I can never be silent.
This is a true
That
life
is
story.
you. I don't feel like I with you with that.
Story. This
So,
is a
of
true life
course,
story.
of course.
That,
This is a true
now
life
I
story.
said
Happened to my
say,
friend.
now
That's
your
why-
opinion.
So that's why
Sorry.
people say things like choose your friends, right?
It happened in my school. Like they were about to write an exam. And what happened was head of examination, blah blah blah, just came in. Went to one particular girl, they searched her, and they saw like chips. They suspended her. Do you know in that scenario somebody have spoken out behind the scene for them to have that direct
that information that she had something with her.
Yes.
Okay.
So there are different, like he said he will not say anything that he will do his own and just. That girl had courage, and you know girls are very discreet. Boys, see, I can be writing the exam now. From my room to exam, I'm not reading anything. I'm gonna Tuesday my hand. I'm gonna my phone. I won't carry. But a girl, our partner, our bed partner herself might not know what is on her. It's after the exam, only if she see how to.
Do you mind?
So in the long run, if a scenario occurs where a person has to choose between survivor and making a decision or being quiet, you're saying that in your best opinion you will choose to overlook survivor to speak up.
A person discovered a close friend's partner was cheating but didn't speak up, fearing it would destroy the friendship. Can silence sometimes protect relationships, or does it always protect wrongdoing?
I will come to you. I would like to start with him.
Why me?
I really love the way you talk to me, but the way you backfire me, I don't like that.
Okay, so this is very tricky. This is very tricky, and I would like to choose my words very intentionally. There are two things at stake: keeping this relationship and promoting wrongdoing.
No relationship, friendship.
Yeah, it's still relationship.
No.
Can silence sometimes protect relationships, or does it always protect wrongdoing? So this is it. You discovered your close friend, so he's your very good friend, right? And you discover that his partner is cheating. On a good day, you want to come to him to say, pardon me, look at what your babe is doing out there. But guess what? When you do that, it is going to destroy his relationship. If you don't do it, when you do that, it will destroy his relationship. If you don't do it,
they have done it from Bokon. No, like
okay.
Not in Bokon.
Okay. So if you don't walk up to him to speak up and say, see what I saw, it's going to promote wrongdoing. The girl will continue what she's doing. But if you walk up to him to say, see what I saw, it's going to destroy their relationship. So at this point, no, I'm coming. I've not answered. So at this point, you have to choose between protecting your friend's relationship with an unfaithful partner and aiding and abetting wrongdoing.
Well,
for me, it's just common sense.
Well,
if you don't speak up, you hate your friend, your so-called friend. You hate your friend.
Sure, you know how many times Satan don't do wrongdoings.
Okay.
Sure, you know how many times. I don't want to go far. I just want to use Bible for you. You know how many times Satan don't whine Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah. Wrongdoings will always be wrongdoings. From may they born you like this till you die. That wrongdoings will always be wrongdoings. All of us are mature now. Like we know wrong.
You know right.
We know right.
So you're telling me that cheating is just
now,
wrong.
Before you toast that girl, you don't do one before what I know. Where you let her live.
Okay.
You can't enter that one.
That's different.
No, this is not different. You can't enter that one. That way you enter. Now person leave am so.
You know? Wait.
They are not married.
Wait. So I don't know. Maybe you're mixing.
This is a relationship. This is not marriage. This is a relationship.
Wait. Why do you date?
For fun.
Sure, you know that. Do you know I date? Do you know I date? Hello. Hold on.
Tell me something.
No, please. I come into man.
Excuse me, why are we not dating?
Wait.
Fun and companionship. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's why you're dating.
Everybody has their own.
Sir.
So wait. So you're dating someone who you don't have an intention of getting married to?
Yeah.
You don't really ask
Wait. So the thing is, wait.
Drink water.
So
Chop price.
Honestly, make I first chop this biscuit.
Hold on.
Chop live.
So you know what number me here? If sometimes I can be so unconventional, I like it. But I will not see. Hold on. I will not see something that is wrong and dance around within that environment.
The way you are behaving.
So let me explain.
They do like Jesus' cousin.
No.
It's
It's not even about.
girl you dated is the present girl you are still
God bless you.
No.
Why did you marry her?
Hello. Hold
Why
on.
did you not marry her?
Hold on. So that I will not bring my personal life. No.
Okay.
I won't bring my personal life here. If she's going to watch this video, right, and she's going to make a comment, but of course it's not as if she's going to do that. But if she's going to watch the video and make a comment, she will tell you why we had to break up. Guess what?
Me, sir,
I don't go into.
I don't need
hold on,
why.
Hold on. My guy, your blood is hot.
Find them.
Your blood is hot. Hold on. So I don't go into relationship with the mind that Mo just try this one, then we'll break up. I enter another one.
That's it for today's episode of Perspective. If you loved the conversation, hit that follow button, share your own perspective, and of course share it with a friend. Join us next time as we explore another hot topic. Until then, keep your mind open because every view, no matter how different, shapes the bigger picture.